We got hards on. We're going to the end.
I've got carpet burn on both knees because the knee slide I just produced across my bedroom floor was gargantuan. It was biblical. George Russell disqualified from the Belgium Grand Prix. I don't know what happened to my voice just then. That's just improved my mood exponentially. If you just watch let's call that part one of this podcast, I was down in the dumps. My boy Ricardo not in the points. My boy Hamilton just got kind of what do you even call that by George Russell? He got mega minded, right? And Lando Norris bottled it. Now, two of those things have been completely changed and flipped, right? Within the last few minutes of my life, which is Hamilton now wins the Belgian Grand Prix. Oh my god, things just changed amazingly. And it's not like now, like George went from getting a little bit closer to Hamilton in the points by probably about 5 or 6 points. I'm not sure the difference. Sorry, I'm not. I just don't know the difference. I'm sorry. But he went from that to now having 0 points. Because it's not like he just loses that place. He's completely out, which then flips the second thing of Ricardo not getting points, and he gets 1 point. So he still doesn't get points. He gets a point, but oh my man, oh my god. I mean, I was gonna say the only person this could happen to is George Russell. But to be fair, this does seem like a very Charles Leclerc thing to happen. Actually, I think that's the last time this did happen. A driver getting disqualified. Because I was gonna ask when did it last happen, but then actually I think my brain did remember, and I remember Leclerc getting disqualified for something. I don't think he was winning a race, or he won the race that he got disqualified from. I don't know if it was for weight, which, by the way, I don't know. I don't know how much difference 1.5 kg will make to your race. Although, Tomo F1, Formula 1, don't want to call him an influencer because I feel like he wouldn't like that word. But, you know, synonym for that, right? I saw him tweet, which is actually quite useful, that a clip of Lewis Hamilton saying on like Graham Norton that if you're even like 1 kg over, that would probably equate to about 2 seconds over the course of the entire race. So about 1.5 kg, yeah, about 2.5 seconds or whatever over the course of the entire race that maybe he would have gained on. And I think with the weight thing, it's like it's very harsh. You've been up on the podium, you've just celebrated with your what you think is yours. You think, oh my god, I've just won my second race, and done all of that, right? And then you've got to give it up for 1.5 kg, which maybe you would have won the race anyway. There's a good chance you still would have won, even if you did have that weight on top of you. That's just is almost a definitely sure. But it's like speeding in the pit lane, and they always say on commentary, you have to be strict on these things. It's either you've done it or you haven't. It's like golden line technology. It doesn't matter if you speed by 1 mile per hour. You've sped type thing. So it doesn't matter if you're even 1 kg under, 1.5 kgs under, you're under. And we got to hold the rules. Otherwise, it's the freaking Wild West, right? And anyone can do what they want. You know, we can't be having that, and we especially can't be having that because obviously I'm really loving rules at the moment. I'm really like wanting to play by the rules because it is Russell this is happening to and not Lewis Hamilton. Because mark my words. If this was happening to Hamilton right now, we would be burning Belgium to the ground, essentially. It would be chaos. We would be heading out there as we speak in our droves to completely destroy a city. But it's George Russell, who although is a meme queen and provides us with a lot of entertainment, isn't Lewis Hamilton, so therefore can be slain. I'm happy. It's kind of improved my mood. It's improved 2 things, which were like there was 3 things that you would have if you listened to the part 1 of this, where I was just dejected, and 2 of those 3 things are now no longer a thing. Now, look, not everything. You know, we can't have complete magic. This isn't going to magically mean that Norris isn't a bottle job. But you know, and to be honest, I watched Norris's little post race reaction stuff, and I sat with it, and you know, obviously. My favourite driver, I can't stay mad at him too long, and I did feel bad, you know, he just beat himself up, and to be fair, he should be at the moment, he should be, because he is driving not amazingly, well, he's actually not driving badly, it's just that you need to be driving exemplary, and anything less than exemplary is shit. That's kind of like how tight things are, so, yeah, it's unfortunate, but here we are. Russell disqualified, and what's even worse is I saw him post on Twitter, like his little paragraph, like, so buzzing, P6 to P1, here we are, bloody legends, aren't we? Bloody loved it, bloody mega type thing, right? And then literally 2 minutes later, I saw a tweet like, George's car is actually being sent to the stewards for wait. Literally, she couldn't have waited 5 minutes. Literally, all it was like a 2 minute difference in when these tweets were posted before he posted that. Because you can't control the fact that I got to go with the motions. I got to get up on the podium. I got to celebrate the champagne. That's not embarrassing or whatever. But like posting the tweet, do you now delete tweet? We've got the receipts, George. You've all seen it. Do you keep it up? It's just a bit of history. That's got to suck. Oh man. Because the tweet is like a personal thing. Like you sit there, you're like snuggled up in like the side of your armchair or whatever, and you're typing on like, oh, let me delete that line. Actually, don't like the way that sounds. You're picking up your emojis, and then minutes later, it's like, actually, you got fuck all. Delete that tweet, and go into the summer break now with that. Oh my god, how awkward has it have to be that knock on the door? By the way, that sort of you've just tweeted that. Right, you're sat in with your thoughts. You're listening to some like, I'm the world's greatest. Like you're in a great mood inside your side of like the trailer or whatever it's called, right? And then you check Twitter and it's like, oh, shit. And then you hear the dreaded, and that's Lewis Hamilton. He wants his trophy back. Oh my god. I said in part one of this, George Russell, the only other driver than Verstappen, I think, this season, to have more than one race win. Asterisk by that. That's actually now, we've got to hand that stat over as well. So it's crazy. I don't know where that puts George in the standings and Hamilton in the standings. That changed anything. But it changes something inside of me. And I'm selfish, and that's all I care about. This isn't going to be a long one. This is all I have to say. I have to react to that real quick, because how could I not? That's a part of this weekend, so that had to be said. But yeah, wow. George Russell, not the winner of the Belgian Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton is actually crazy. Cities in raptures.